Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Celisa coming to you from Beautifully Me and You. And today I thought I'd bring you guys my cash stuffing for my second paycheck in April. All right, let's get to it. Let's see. I had some issues with my wrist, and we'll talk about that when we get to the medical program. When we get to the medical folder, but I did take off my splint so that I could do this video. So first of all, what I do is I go ahead and list all my sinking funds here and my cash envelopes, and then I put the amounts that I'll be stuffing down here. You'll see the amounts are quite smaller than usual, especially for some of my cash envelopes, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's see how much total we have. There's 51, 52, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 50, 70, 90, 410, 430, 50, 70, 90, 510, 530, 550, 560, 70, 80, 90, 610, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and then 667. I know these are 7 ones. 667 total. And that should add up right here. I didn't add it up, but that's what should add up across here is to 667. So before we get started on actually doing the sinking funds, there's a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, anything that I'm using in this video is linked down in my Amazon storefront below. I am going to be taking out my cash envelopes from my wallet, and we'll be stuffing those a little bit later. But I want to start off with stuffing my dollar challenge because I want to get this big jar out of the way. So let's get to that first. Now, the reason why I have $7 listed here on this sheet here is because that's the tail end of my check was $7, and I committed to putting $7 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I committed to putting $7 or whatever the tail end of any paycheck I have into the dollar jar. So before we set up for the rest of the cash envelopes, I'm going to scoot that cash out of the way. We're going to bring this jar forward and we will stuff this dollar challenge. Now it's going pretty good. I mean, I feel like I have quite a bit of dollars in here already. But in addition to that, I have all of these ones, and I think there's still some ones in here. Hold on, let me get these ones out of here as well. That's what I do. I usually put them in this category over here, or this little compartment over here. And so I have all of these, as well as all of these. So all of this, let me turn these this way, hold on. So all of this is ones that need to go in, and I don't know how much it is. It's pretty fat though. The majority of these ones came when I was on vacation. I went to Orlando, and every time I paid something with cash, I made a commitment to myself to take the extra ones and stick them over in the cubby of my key holder. But you know what? It got so full, I had to take them out and put them in a side compartment of my suitcase because I couldn't even zip my key holder with so many ones in there after just a week of being away in Orlando paying cash for things. So all of these are going in, and I'm excited to see how that's all going to work out. So this is my ones challenge so far. It's pretty thick. Yeah, I don't know how much, but I'm super excited about that. My coins, I still haven't bought my coin counter, but I will. And so when I buy that, I'll be bringing the coins to you guys. I've just been putting them in that folder. This big mason jar is linked down below in the storefront. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and set up for our regular cash stuffing. I'm just going to organize these bills really quick, and then we'll get to putting the folders together. I hope you guys have been doing okay. I feel like I've been spending more money than usual for the past month. For this month, actually, I've earned more than ever, and I've spent more than ever. And maybe there's a direct correlation between those two. I don't know. When you start making more money, you think you have more money to spend, but really, you should be saving more. So for this paycheck, we're going to go ahead and get started. I do have my little cash envelopes in here. I made some new ones. I love making these. I love the different variations. They just inspire me to keep going. So I bought some stickers on Etsy. I'll see if I can leave her Etsy store below. This is one for date night, and I know it has 2 women on it, but it doesn't matter to me. It's just date with friends or my boyfriend. This one's for gas. Look at her. She's all fancy pumping her gas. This one's groceries, and you can barely see it, but she's at the grocery store trying to make a decision. This one's me. I love the fro. I love the afro look. And this one is dining out. Look at her. She has a hamburger. These are like so good. So anyway, we will get to stuffing those in a minute. I'll set those to the side. Let's go ahead and start with the cash envelopes. All right, so first we have my kids, and I'm going to put this register to the side so I'll make sure that I don't miss any denominations or anything like that. So for my daughter Janae, she's going to get $20. Let me scoot these up just a tiny bit. All right, so for Janae, she'll get $20. She already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, so she'll have another 20 to get $5.40. I did use some of their money when we went to Orlando for them to have a good time and me not worry about it. So we'll say $4.16 payday, and that's going to be $20, and that'll be a total of $5.40. We had the best time in Orlando, and I'm going to try to make a video about some of the tips and tricks that I had for going there, because trust me, we like work that system to death. My sister is a travel genius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $5.20 is what my son has so far. Oh, what did I put here? I didn't do that. Oh yeah, $5.20. And we're going to add another $20 bill. So he will have $5.40. So let me put that in here. $4.16. And he'll have, oops, 20 and $5.40. Now down below, I do have some of the newer type of registers for you to download. So if you need some registers to keep track of your balances in your sinking funds, you can feel free to download that PDF and print it. I did find that I had to trim it because it was a little too wide for the envelope. Household is going to be getting 20 as well. And it says it should have $3.50. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, $3.50. And we're going to go ahead and add a 20. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, $3.70. So let me update that register really quick. I did buy a couple of things for the house on a shopping spree, and then I also bought a Dyson replacement piece for my vacuum, a new filter, $4.16. And that was $20, so we're up to $3.70. I mean, I feel like with these sinking funds, the balances go up and down on a lot of them, especially the ones that I use on a regular basis, and I'm okay with that. Clothing is another one. We spent quite a bit on clothing. My kids didn't have any summer clothes. We were going away for a week. I feel like since we've been in the house, we just didn't have it. So I spent $240, and we only have $100 left. And I'm going to put in $15 this time, which is 10 and a 5. We are going on another vacation soon, but I feel like they have clothes to make it through that one. So I'm not going to be probably buying too much more things for them. So I'm only going to add $15, and that'll bring our balance to $110.15. And that should work. I think the next time we'll probably be buying clothes will be winter clothes, or like in the fall season. So I have time to beef that one up. Next we have car maintenance. And again, I'm trying to get to a set of tires for this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, $4.50 right now. And I'm going to be adding, car is going to get 25. This pay period, I found that I was a little bit short. I don't know. Maybe because it was this, I get 3 paychecks this month, and so at the end of the month I should have some extra. But I'm also going to have a YouTube cash stuffing because I have a YouTube paycheck coming this month. So, and thank you guys for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, $4.50, $4.70, $4.75. And so when I get that, I'll be beefing up some of these other categories as well. I need to get to $600 for my tires. Next in medical, I have $30. I did have to spend some in medical. I spent $100 at the ortho doctor. I had a splint for my thumb. I have, I think it's called de Quervain tenosynovitis is what it's called. And so this tendon right here got inflamed. I couldn't move my thumb. My hand was swollen. I was just really frustrated. Anyway, I ended up getting a splint and a copay because it was a specialty appointment. So for that, I ended up spending $100, and that's what I took out of here. So this should have 185, which is 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. And I'm going to add an extra, for medical, $30. I guess I'm starting to see the importance of having a medical fund, because it didn't bother me that I had to pay $100 at the ortho because I had this cash fund. So see, I'm telling you, these sinking funds have really helped me quite a bit. So we're going to continue to stuff medical, 16. And we'll put 30 in there, and that'll bring this to 215. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 2, 5, 10, 215. All right. So that's that one. Next, we have birthdays, and birthdays is going to get $15. Let's see how much birthdays has now. 350. 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 330, 340, 45, 350. And we're going to be adding in 15, which is a 10 and a 5. So let's get this in there. Whoa. All right, 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 310, 320, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. Uh-oh, I messed something up. Oh, no, that's right. 365. I didn't update the register, so I was expecting to see something different. Okay, so it looks like this, 365. Birthdays, 365 days a year. Oh, okay. Anyway, Christmas. I'm adding 40 into Christmas, and Christmas should already have 665. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 620, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So 665, and we're going to add 40, which is going to be a 20 and 2 10s. Christmas is one that I have not dipped into, and I am celebrating the small victory with that, okay? So when I add that extra 40, that should bring it to 705. If you hear something, it's my cat with a piece of paper that she loves, and I am sorry. Oh. Okay. Anyway, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 6, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 7, and 705. Woohoo! Christmas is a growing. That's one of them that I am really enjoying seeing grow. All right, boss funds. I'm only going to be adding $10, which will be 2 5s today, and that's because on my YouTube check, I will stuff this one more. I was buying quite a bit of things to start my Etsy store and to start selling stuff, and I still have 200 in there. We'll go ahead and add another 10. And that'll be 210 total. That's 1, 2, 2, 5, 2, 10. And if I need to re-up on some supplies, I'll have enough to do that. My cat, Gingy, who's being very noisy right now, is just going to get $5. And I bought some cat food from her from when I went to Sam's. So I spent 50 of her dollars, so she has 150, and we'll add the extra 5. Let me tell you about Gingy. She had ran outside, and I thought she was gone forever. She stayed gone for about a whole day, and then showed up like nothing happened. That cat. She's an indoor cat, but I'm telling you, she has the spirit of like a warrior. That cat is not afraid of anything. Anyway, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 150, 155. All right, so that's my Xena Princess Warrior cat, Gingy. Travel, since we are going to be going traveling soon, I am going to add 100, and that'll be 250s. And we spent quite a bit of travel. I think travel was all the way up to what, 3,500. I already bought all the tickets for our next trip, so, and paid for the hotel. All the hotel, trip, everything's paid for. And if you remember, I paid for $1,100 for a hotel, and I'm only supposed to pay a third of that. So those other two portions will be coming back to me, and I'll put it back into this envelope. But for now, I should have 700, and I'll put here for the 4/16 payday, 100, which will be 700 total. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 700 for travel. And then giving, I'm going to be putting 150, which is just 150 here. And I didn't update this register, but I don't have anything left in giving, so I've already done what I needed to do with that. So we'll say 310, and this is 0, sorry. And then on the 4/16 payday, we'll do 150, which will be 150 as a balance. 51, 150. All right, so that's going to be giving. Hardwoods, I'm going to be putting in a 20. Committed to saving something towards this. I just need to save a little bit more. 1, 2, 250, 3, 320, 40, 345, and we'll add another 20, and that'll be 365. Let's put another 20 on there. Oh, 1, 2, 53, 20, 40, 60, 365, plus the balance ledger. These are the new ledgers that are down below as a PDF too. And I had to cut right against the letter R in tracker and right against the B. And it made enough space for me to put it right behind the money, and it fits perfectly. So if you do download that, there's 2 trackers per page. Just go ahead and cut them in that way. Emergency fund still has $2,000, and I'm gonna leave that as such. Right now, I feel like with the small amounts that I have, I don't have anything extra to stuff in there right now, and it's okay. Investment still has 500, and I'm not going to be adding anything in here today. 1, 2, 3, 54, 20, 40, 60, 85. 500 is the balance for that. And I think I have a friend who's going to maybe possibly do a video with me to show how I start my investment account, because look, I'm not really that investment savvy, but I know I need to start an account and pick some stocks. My indecision gets me every time. Okay, I'm not going to put anything in this Salisa folder, and I'm not putting in anything in taxes, and there isn't anything to deposit, so we're all done with this binder of sinking funds. Now the only thing we have left to do is actually stuff, let me put it up here. Only thing we have left to do is to stuff my cash envelopes. Let's see, first is dining out, and that one's going to get $30. We don't really eat out, and I'm hoping that we won't need this $30, but occasionally on a day when I really don't feel like cooking, or for instance, when my wrist was really hurting, I could not cook for the kids. I just didn't have it in me. Something like this would have come in handy. So I took from something else, and we did end up eating out. I just didn't have a dining out folder. So I'm going to put this in dining out. If we don't spend it, then I'll roll it over to something else next cash stuffing. Next is date night. Most of the time when I go, and it's going to get $40, most of the time when I go out on a date with my guy, he pays. Sometimes I'll pick up the tip, but you know, it would be nice to treat him every once in a while. So I'm going to put $40 in here, and maybe I can pay for a date night next time, you know? Or even if I want to take one of my girlfriends out, because look at that little sticker. That's 2 girlfriends drinking wine. Yeah, I'll have the money for that. So that's what that one's going to be. Next is Salisa, and I'm going to give myself $50 because I need to go get some more nails. And please don't talk about my nails today. I'm going to need to go get some more nails. I need to get some lashes, 20, 40, 50. And low key, I want to get a pedicure, but I'm thinking I'll wait till next pay period for that. So yeah, I got some things I want to buy and I deserve it. I work hard for my money. So that's Salisa. And next is groceries. Now with groceries, I bought quite a bit already. I went grocery shopping when we first got back from out of town, and then I also bought some just yesterday, but I hadn't done the cash stuffing, so I took the cash and went and got some groceries. So I'm just going to put $30 in here, and this is just incidentals to make it the rest of the month. Okay, you hear me? Meaning the last check of the month, I won't be spending any money on groceries, I don't think, because I'm going to use this to make it to the end of the month. And so that's $30 for that. And then gas is the last one. I already filled up my tank once, so I only need $40. I usually stuff 80, but I only have 40 left to give because I've already filled up the tank. As soon as I got paid, it was on E, and I hadn't filmed this video, so I took that money out and put that in there. So there's $40 for gas. So we have all of those stuff as well. Gas, groceries, Salisa, date night, and dining out. All of these actually fit right in here. I made some envelopes for someone and they said they didn't fit in their thing. Sometimes you have to actually lift this zipper and put them under like this. So that's all you got to do is like lift and put the corners, and then it zips up perfectly. And that's it. This little binder is down below in my Amazon storefront as well. All right, I think that's everything for today's cash stuffing. I appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully next time I'll have more to stuff. $667, I think it might be my lowest stuffing yet, but everything in every category got a little of something, and that's what's most important. So for today, this is the end of this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Take care.